I'll be reacting to Fena Pirate Princess episode 11. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Crunchyroll, Adult Swim. Gotta admit, their collab has been pretty dang nice. Actually. I just wonder what type of crazy shit Abel's got planned. I'm assuming because of his connection with Fena's mother, that's my guess. Because if it wasn't for that, he probably wouldn't have a great sense of direction as to where to go. At least it's my guess. God, I mean, it's gorgeous. Especially the way the clouds look, too, in this bit in the episode. Kind of like the haunting vibes they have when they look at the arc. And I even love how they look so damn small in comparison to the arc, too. It gives like a holy fuck, what the hell factor. And I mean that in a good way. No, seriously, though, I do love how this opening gives me some nice, at least from a lyrical standpoint, some nice Fate Zero vibes, which I did remember reading that some of the people that did that opening, not all of them, but some of them also helped in doing this opening too. Speaking of which, as much as I do love the series, it's a shame that the eye patch related and the other pirates really didn't have much time to shine in the narrative. Because honestly, I thought her character design looked kick-ass. But it's only a minor nitpick, though. Because for the most part, I'm liking how the series has utilized its characters so far. For the most part. Yeah, this bit in the opening sounds fucking cool. Especially when it goes like, dun, 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 dun. Like the ending portion of it, like pretty much the opening, Reigns with Soul. Yeah, the twins, I should have said the ants have definitely been dropped in the guard a little bit too much. Hey, at least he's thinking about the future, though. I'm not gonna blame him for letting their guards down, though. With that much riches, some people would be inclined to leaving their guards down. It's perfectly natural. Man, our girl has to be a little bit more careful when tracking Fena. But that is life, though. You can't be keeping trackers on people forever, though. Dang, well, we should have said something earlier about that. Oh, shit. He's making that face. That face that a man makes when they know shit's about to go down. I just hope they all hide, though, because no matter what they do, the odds are going to be stacked against them from a combat standpoint if they start to take part in any combat against any of Abel's forces. Hey, without much treasure, anyone would be giggling like with joy, like a child. He should not have said that. Oh, okay. Looks like he's a man that got possessed. Jeez. The thing is, if they come out of hiding, they would instantly lose their. Like hell, would spare their lives. The thing is, though, how long will they be able to act as a shield, though? And the way he said it's a fucking casualty, too. Oh, man. Not that I needed any more reason to love Tsubaki, but I just gave more reasons to adore the man more than I already did. Oh boy. I wonder why they do that though, because they're putting themselves in the line of fire though. I don't know if that makes much sense tactically. Unless they have super. But then again, they probably have super speed, so they can probably avoid that. Unless they use some kind of like reflector material to make it look like they were there, and that was just merely a distraction. Yeah! Get wrecked, bitch! Man, it's always nice seeing like these, just seeing all of them just whip out like that. Man, Karen's a boss. Well, they're all bosses. And it's always nice seeing those moments where Shin's eyes really proficient with the bow, not only having a lot of athleticism, but also having perfect aim, even while doing intense movements, is damn cool. No, seriously, Abel's looking like a man possessed. It, I wouldn't be surprised if something inside of there is making him lose control over himself, because at least that's what it seems like to me. So when it comes to voice actresses hurling insults towards someone else, Aoyuki's mastered the art of hurling insults towards someone, and it's sounding absolutely wonderful. No joke. Probably one of the few people in the world where if I get insulted by her, I wouldn't mind one bit. I would actually welcome it. I'd be like, okay, insult me a little bit more. Lay down. One of the few people in the world that could probably do that. Huh. I wonder why they're flashing the perspectives when it comes to the walking animations there. Because I don't think it was just for show. Because at least so far with what this series has done, it hasn't really done anything just for show so far. Oh shit! You know when shits and anime's about to go down when it's about to rain like that. No, seriously, Abel does look like a man possessed with the way his eyes are going red. Makes me wonder if he's got all of his marbles in there. Hmm. Oh shit. Now it's going to make you wonder if what Abel perceived about Helena in the past is actually completely true. Kali- I am surprised Abel's not proficient with the blade. He always got insane. I like how he's perceiving Yukimaru as Helena's husband. That's damn. But that was a natural end result, though. I mean, Yukimaru, even if Abel's possessed, Yukimaru has way more training in combat than Abel does. So that's actually not a shocker at all. Oh no! No, 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 no. Well, at least now we know the man who ended the life of Fena's father there. You know, that really explains why this was really personal for Ikimura. You know, it's a miracle that he's able to still stand up. But thankfully, it didn't seem like he hit a vital organ, though, just going off of the position where their blade penetrated Yukimura at the very least. You know, that might be the best course of action because at least so far, Abel hasn't shown himself to be capable of hurting Fena at all. At least so far. Hell yeah. The thing is, though, even if Helena were to reappear again, what's to say Helena would be approving of the actions that Abel's doing? Oh, damn. Hope that means maybe Helena? My guess is Helena might show up in some kind of ghost imagery. Yeah, it has to be because I don't think Yukimura and Fena would be having that reaction. Yo, the face of Abel makes the scene freaking rich to watch. And you know, this is nice because Helena might actually be able to get a bit of closure in her life if she manages to talk with her mother. Who knows? Maybe Helena can maybe make Abel see some reason and tell him to stop this reckless fighting. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope for that. The thing is, that's the reality before our very eyes right now. I mean, it can't be anyone else other than her mom. Okay, at the very least, he dropped his weapon. That's a start. Oh, I gotta admit, that is a little bit emotional there. Why do I get the feeling though that he's gonna potentially die of blood loss though? I mean, yeah, he finally got what he wants, but at least looking at his facial, yeah, I mean, the dude's lost so much blood. There's no way he's gonna be able to last long. But hey, you know what? At least he got to see the woman he loved one more time, though. I mean, there are worse ways of going out than that. I'm assuming that's going to symbolize that he's going to pass on to the afterlife now. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. But you know what? That would actually be one of the most. Okay, that. Whoever singing this song has a damn beautiful voice. A wrong turn would be an understatement. The man took multiple wrong turns, but hey, they released it eventually made the right turn eventually. And something I love about this too, this is, hey, you know what? No one's gonna blame anyone for crying in that scenario. Even, oh, that is damn sweet there. And honestly, he has done a lot of things that can be argued as irredeemable. But you know what? Well, the things that went down in his life, you really can't blame him for becoming an individual that got corrupted by life, though. Oh. And you know what? What really makes the scene good is not just the dialogue, but the visuals too. They really help complete the scene too. An interesting little send off too, where and then I lost her life in flames, and then we're gonna see both of them disappear in flames too. All right, you know what? That's actually a good send off for Abel. But in saying that, I kind of wish you would have seen Elena be able to. Oh, okay, good, good. I hope Elena's at the very least going to be able to talk with her daughter Fena, because there's been way too much buildup for that not to happen. Damn. Shit, with the amount of blood Abel lost, it looks like 3 or 4 gallons of blood just looking at the floor. But you know what? The really still be able to rest in peace, though. And he did go down the way he wanted to go down too. So there are worse days of going out than that. All right. And that's been a long time coming too. Wait, that's it? I thought she was going to have more words for her daughter. I'm assuming the father. How in the world did he survive unless he transferred his soul into another person's body? And that's how he pulled off the feat. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a cool twist and all. But I'd be lying if I said the episode didn't have a few flaws, though. It was still a great episode. I'm going to give this episode a 9.25 out of 10. The episode was fantastic. But I'd be lying if I said there wasn't any flaws. But first, let me start out with the positives of the episode, though. The episode was great because it had a lot of plot progression. You have to finally see Abel achieve his goal, which for an antagonist, that's rare to see. You normally don't get to see the villains of a series set out for a goal and actually achieve it in series, yet the man did it. And I was really impressed because he was able to see Helena again. So that was damn nice. And there's another thing I like about this episode too. I really like the fact that this episode also did a damn great job of at least giving it a bit of an emotional punch when it came to Abel seeing Helena again. Because I had an impact just due to the fact that, for one, you got to have that build up with the relationship in the previous episode. So it kind of made it a little bit more intense when Abel passed away. Yeah, maybe they could have given Abel a bit more scenes where he looked a little bit more redeeming. Like maybe they could have given him a few a little bit more redeeming traits so that when he finally did pass away, to be like, oh man, it's sad. But you know what? With the way they did it, I was like, you know what? It was a fitting end for Abel. Yeah, they could have given maybe Abel a little bit more characterization. But hey, it's better than nothing. Now, in saying that, though, this series, even though it did well from a story standpoint for the most part, and I love those feats with seeing some of the others fend for themselves, like Karen, Shitan, the ants, Tsubaki. There were a few things that rushed, though. Considering the fact that this is Helena we're talking about, it doesn't sit well with me that she only had a little bit of dialogue with her daughter, and that's about it. I'm like, really now? We've had our girl, Fena, struggle for how many episodes to get to this location? And the only thing her mom says to her is, let me even go back to that bit in the episode. Because I don't know about y'all, but that's like one of the most unrewarding things. Yeah, she tells her daughter, I'm sure you will do fine. And that's it? She had more words for a man that wasn't even her husband than she does for her own daughter. Like, come on, y'all. That y'all can't say that wasn't disappointing because that is. That is. And aside from the disappointing reunion between Helena and Fena, because don't get me wrong, I think they did a good job with Abel and Ella's reunion. It had some build up. But it's really like, come on now. That's a little bit disappointing. And then you have the whole thing with Cody being an observer. I'm like, is this series going to really be able to wrap things up in episode 12? It feels like this series is going to end off completely open-ended. And that'd be a little bit disappointing because whenever series end open-ended, it's like, makes you wonder, are they even going to be able to get a season 2 or not? Because most anime nowadays, when they end open-ended, they don't get season 2s. They just end, and that's it. Never to be heard of again. I'm not going to assume like it's going to be like that for this series, but there's a high chance it might, though. And that's what concerns me a little bit about the last bit of the episode. That it's going to end, and then when it gets to episode 12, it's going to end, and we're not going to get answers to a lot of the questions, or it might introduce like an arc, like the start of a new arc that we're never going to see a conclusion to. That's what concerns me about episode 12. And I'd be lying if I said, oh, yeah, I think everything's going to be fine. Because I've seen in most cases when animes introduce a lot of random plot, especially anime originals, when they introduce a lot of plot elements in like the last episode, they usually have spectacular endings. I know because I've watched One Direct Priority. When it tried doing similar shit, its ending was shit-tacular. When Geki Idol tried similar shit, its ending was shit-tacular. I haven't seen Sunny Boy yet, but apparently it does similar shit. And I heard its ending, while not spectacular, is kind of disappointing. So it's like, I don't know how I feel about this. I still enjoyed the episode itself, though. And any issues I have, I'm going to mention them in episode 12, because I'm still going to give the series the benefit of a doubt when I react to episode 12. And I'll be like, you know what? I'll be open-minded, but I've been open-minded to a lot of anime before. And I've just been thoroughly disappointed every single time I have at least a little bit open-mindedness towards anime originals that seem like they're going to be a rush clusterfuck for their finishing stretch. But yeah, that's just my perspective on the whole matter, though. But overall, I still like the episode overall. I'm just really worried for episode 12, which is supposed to be the series finale according to my anime list. And saying that, the visuals were great. I love the artwork. The music was spectacular. And that's why I love the episode enough to give it a 9.25 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd really love to hear your thoughts and how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see y'all next week when I react to episode 12. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.